It is not the classroom that creates great education.
It's not technology that creates inspiration. It isn't the name on top of the laptop that makes a student choose to use it. My favorite middle school teacher owned the only internet connection in my town. She told me that I could use the internet anytime, as long as I showed her my plan on paper first. My students follow the same rule with our fancy technology. I use technology to connect my students with fellow students on campus with similar interests. I create connections and give guidelines and help them create their own learning communities. I don't use technology as a toy. I don't use technology as a substitute teacher. I use technology as a way to connect learners with each other, and I use technology to connect learners with the information they need to get a little closer to their goals, one small piece at a time. I use technology to show my students that I am not the gatekeeper of information. They do not have to wait for me to try new things. As long as they communicate, I let them create. I use technology to teach my students that they have positive stories, both within them and around them. I use technology to help them communicate with words, photos, video, and art. But most importantly, I use technology to show my students that no one is the king of all knowledge. The world is too big. As a teacher, it is okay for me to ask questions. It is okay for me to ask students to show me new things. But it is not okay for teachers to stop trying to learn new things. I use technology to show my students that I love to teach and I love to learn. That is why I want to be an Apple Distinguished Educator.